This is another thing that I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs are not doing, and they're jumping into entrepreneurship because they see people with luxury items. It's like they see the now, but they don't see the beginning. Like with me, people see that I have pink cars, they see that I have a house, they see that my business is doing good, but they didn't see the beginning phases. They didn't see what I had to do. They didn't see all of the behind the scenes, the sleepless nights, the getting 3 hours of sleep, some nights no hours of sleep. Welcome back to my channel. Y'all should already know who it is, or you should know who it is, the CEO of iyetasti. I got on my iyetasti necklace, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't be a lurker. And if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to see me. Okay, we are back with another entrepreneur tip video, and this video, as y'all can tell from the title, is on 5 things that I feel like all entrepreneurs should know/do before becoming an entrepreneur. So if you're interested in knowing this information, be sure to watch this entire video. So my first my first thing that I feel like entrepreneurs should do is have a plan. I feel like you can't start a business, you can't become an entrepreneur without having a plan. Like, how do you plan to start a business? Of course, anybody can order inventory, but how exactly do you plan to execute this business? How do you plan to launch this business? I feel like having a plan is really key in the success of people's businesses, especially in the beginning stages, because without a plan, how exactly are you going to make sales? How exactly are you going to reach people without having a sale of how exactly you are going to, tackle these things? The second thing that I want to speak on is setting goals for yourself. I feel like this one is most important, and I definitely can very much relate to this one because before I started my business 3 years ago, I did go to Dollar Tree in August. I bought the journal in August. I bought a regular composition book from Dollar Tree. I started my business a month later, but when I purchased the book in August, I wrote short-term and long-term goals for myself. That book kind of became like my business diary where I put like major goals I try to reach, because I have several journals. If y'all have been on this channel, y'all know I love journals. I'm a journal fiend. But anyways, y'all, when I tell y'all those short and long-term goals that I wrote for myself, they were accomplished within a year of my business. So you definitely, y'all know I always preach about setting goals for yourself. Like, if you say, for example, and you can do it 3 months, 6 months, year. If you want to, for the first 3 months of business, I want to have 5 sales. I want to have at least 1,000 followers on X platform. For the first 3 months of business, I want to accomplish this. You can either, set a 3-month goal, set a general yearly goal, or you can set goals, for all 3, a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, and a yearly goal. And that way you can help push yourself further. And if you actually end up accomplishing all of these before the time frame, you can set even higher goals for yourself to reach. The next thing that I want to talk about is strategizing, and that kind of piggybacks off of having a plan. I feel like strategizing is very important, especially when it comes to getting sales, because there is so much competition out here. There are so many people that are selling the same things. The market is, it's very, very oversaturated, but that's not to say that you can't start selling something that everybody is selling and you won't have great success. Now, if you strategize it right, you can surpass a whole bunch of people, okay? And when it comes, with strategizing, it's all about how are you going to promote your business? What ideas do you have? And that kind of goes hand in hand with branding. Like, there are so many people, although branding is kind of expensive, there are ways that you can brand your business without spending all of this money, especially in the beginning stages of your business. But I know people that I've seen their businesses, and the way their business is branded, okay, it's just like, I will shop even if I don't want the items that you sell, because the theme of the packaging, everything just flows together and it stands out. It's not even about them selling something, that everybody else is selling. The fourth thing that I'm going to speak on is that the third thing? No, that's the fourth thing. The fourth thing is doing research. Y'all, doing research before becoming an entrepreneur is so important. Like, it's crazy how much so-called entrepreneurs are out here and they are not even knowledgeable about entrepreneurship. Anybody watching this video that wants to become an entrepreneur, I highly recommend doing your research, whether it comes to how to market your business. There are so many free videos on YouTube, my channel included, okay? Especially if you want to sell lashes. I sell lashes. This channel is full of lash specific videos, and I also have general videos, but you want to, watch different people so you can kind of, know what you're getting into. That is also, like, everything I'm telling y'all in this video is things that I also did myself before becoming an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't just get up and buy products. I was watching people for months, taking notes, seeing how they do different things, seeing the behind the scenes that they let people see. I watched so many different entrepreneurs, so many different fields, even, what I didn't end up selling, I was watching different people. So I highly recommend doing your research. Even when it comes to vendors, doing your research is very important. When it comes to overseas vendors, comparing prices, being knowledgeable, profit scale, all of that stuff is very important before becoming an entrepreneur. The very last thing I want to talk about is preparing your mindset. This is another thing that I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs are not doing, and they're jumping into entrepreneurship because they see people with luxury items. It's like they see the now, but they don't see the beginning. Like with me, people see that I have pink cars. They see that I have a house. They see that my business is doing good, but they didn't see the beginning phases. They didn't see what I had to do. They didn't see all of the behind the scenes, the sleepless nights, the getting 3 hours of sleep, some nights no hours of sleep, just to, while working and going to school. It was definitely a struggle. It wasn't easy. I've never said it was easy, but I feel like nowadays, entrepreneurship is so glamorized and people are just seeing the luxury things. They're not seeing the work that you have to put in to get there. So I feel like anybody watching this video that plans on becoming an entrepreneur, definitely prepare your mindset for the fact that just because you start a business does not mean it's going to take off immediately. You may not get sales when you launch your business. I didn't get any sales. I'm a testimony. Like, I am a real life example who my business did not make any sales the day that I launched it, but I still hit 6 figures within 9 months of business, and I had no type of following. So I am a testimony of that. I am an inspiration for anybody out there that wants to start a business with no type of following, and things like that. But I feel like you definitely need to prepare your mindset. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is that it's not consistent. You don't get the same amount of orders every day. You don't get the same amount of sales every day. Entrepreneurship is definitely an up and down cycle. You can make $5,000 this month and next month make $500. Like, it is a very severe up and down cycle. And I feel like a lot of people, like some people, they start their business, they launch it, they become an entrepreneur, and it may take off. But then once it starts going down, they weren't, mentally prepared for that, and they start getting discouraged. And I just want to say that it's okay to have no sale days. I promise you, not all, like every single entrepreneur, every single business does not have the same amount of orders every day. That's just part of being an entrepreneurship. Getting no sleep is another part of being an entrepreneur. I feel like that is something that people don't realize as well. And they're just like, I'm not getting any sleep. I'm not this and that. I work, I this. Okay. Like, that's normal. That is normal that, every average person that becomes an entrepreneur, for the most part, they're working their 9 to 5. So you ain't doing nothing different. Like me, when I was working my 9 to 5, I was not doing anything special out here. I was, I had people, saying you need to quit your job. Your business is doing good, trying to be my business. But you working your job, you going to school, you being a mom trying to run a business, that's not the first time it's ever happened. I promise you that there are so many entrepreneurs, even if they don't put their business out here, there are so many entrepreneurs that work their 9 to 5 and they're still trying to run a business, and it is not easy. And that's just, mentally prepare yourself for, you're gonna get no sleep most days. You're gonna be up at night trying to work on things. You have to constantly think hard and strategize about how to be creative. So those are just, you know, some of the things that I feel like all entrepreneurs or anybody who wants to become an entrepreneur should know before becoming an entrepreneur. And I hope if there anybody, you know, if there is anybody that is an entrepreneur that came across this video, that I hope that I was able to reach you. Now we got an order. Now we got an order. You know what, y'all? I was about to, when the notifications was coming through, I was about to put my phone on silent. But now we getting an order while we filming, okay? I'm about to go pack this order because I am, you know, I ship orders next day, same day, depending on the day. Because don't watch this video and think, oh, let me shop right now and she gonna... Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching this video. Like I said, I hope I reached somebody. Please comment your feedback in the comment section. Be sure to hit the like button. Like, are you an entrepreneur? Are you thinking about becoming an entrepreneur? Did I say something that you did not even know? Or if you are an entrepreneur, did you know these things before you became an entrepreneur? Or is this something that you found out, you know, after becoming an entrepreneur, how hard it was? And like the things that we have to put up with. So please leave your feedback in the comments, okay? I will be chatting with you guys. Check out my other videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all on the next video.